You guys, I'm finally in the 4-figure club for weekend sales. I made over $1,000 worth of sales this weekend as a reseller. So let's go pull these orders. Okay, so as always, here I am on the floor, ready to go pull some jewelry orders. And I am so excited. I wanted to share with you guys that I made 106 on 106 or 109 on Whatnot sales for jewelry. I do my Saturday night Whatnot shows where I'm selling jewelry. A lot of it goes for like $1 or $2. So those of you that follow me on Whatnot are getting some great deals for resale. And thank you guys for stopping in and saying hi. I know a couple new followers came by this last time. And yeah, so I'm going to add that to my total. And yeah, today was a good day. We had a good day, a good Monday homeschooling. And I'm going to show you guys. All right, look at how many jewelry orders are going out. I'm going to have a long night. I've been doing Monday night pulling of orders. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom, homeschooling, and a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Etsy, and Facebook Marketplace. And here I am. I pull orders every week on Mondays, upload later. I do mostly shoes, jewelry, belts, and I kind of niched it down so that I can streamline the process. All right, so yeah, if you like that kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and it would mean a lot to me. We are getting close to 500, and I'll probably do a giveaway shortly. So if you guys are new, welcome. This is kind of how I store my jewelry. I have stuff going all the way up. I'm just gonna pull these cufflinks with you. Usually I already have this already pulled, which I'm going to do. So here's some Damascene cufflinks. Pick these up for $3 in an antique store in like a big lot of cufflinks. Where did they go? Right here. So they sold on Etsy for $35. I paid $3.62 shipping, making my earnings $31.28. All right, so I think I'm going to pull the rest of these orders for you guys and then be right back. So this took way longer than I expected, way longer. I almost like was just gonna give up and go to sleep and just like have a fresh new brain in the morning, which probably would have been helpful. I'm going to show you what took me so long. It is right over here. So let's just get started. I'm going to go through these quickly. Gorgeous Crown Trifari bracelet. I believe Crown Trifari stopped making the crown on the Trifari logo in the 1950s. I could be wrong, but it is one of the earlier stamps. So this sold for $44 on Mercari. I paid $3.88, making my earnings $40.12, and I got that in a shop Goodwill lot. Okay, this was a brown enameled Avon wine necklace, sold for $10 on Poshmark, making my earnings $5.33. I paid less than $1 in shop Goodwill. Really cute trunk up vintage necklace, so cute. I believe I got this possibly at the antique store. I know I paid less than $1 for him, either shop Goodwill or antique store. Sold for $14 on Poshmark, making my earnings $11.05. Premier Designs. This one only sold for $10, making my earnings $7.05 on Poshmark. Got this in a shop Goodwill lot. It is just faux pearl bezel set, faux crystals. And yeah, okay, here we go. Bundle time. This is kind of why I like selling jewelry on Poshmark, is because yes, it does encourage bundles. And this was one of them. And if you're one of the viewers who created this bundle, just let me know. I do kind of feel that this might be a reseller bundle, but I am not sure, because it's just a lot of different types of jewelry here. So anyways, this is a signed Jerry's brooch. This is a bunch of clip-on matched earrings that all sold together. Here is a New York & Company statement flower brooch, an express pearl station gold tone chain, and then a black enameled swallow necklace. And all in all, these sold on Poshmark for $42, making my earnings $33. Paid less than $5 for everything from like various places, jewelry jars, etc. Here is my biggest sale as far as like jewelry goes. It is this Disney watch. It comes in this case, and this is by the Artist series. I think I paid around $10 for this. I've had it for a while because I priced it really high. It is a Jessica Rabbit watch, and it was designed like Artist series. It is dated and signed on the inside of the watch. Here it is. It's still new right there. And yeah, so it sold for $90, right? $90 on Poshmark, making my earnings $72. And like I said, got this at Salvation Army for about $10. Really, really neat sale though. The buyer was super excited that I accepted her offer just because I priced it so high, but I was like, that's fine, I'll take 90 bucks. And I've delisted it and relisted it at least once, and then it gets a bunch of watchers again, but this was my first actual offer. So yeah. All right, this was a little manatee bracelet, and it's marked pewter on the back of every single link, and it sold for $18 on Poshmark, making my earnings $14.40, and I paid less than $1 at Shop Goodwill. Another Shop Goodwill brooch. This is a 3 lion head brooch, or I picked it up at the antique store for like 50 cents. But this totally reminds me of vintage Anne Klein. It's not marked though. Sold for $15 on Poshmark, making my earnings $12. These Damascene cufflinks you guys already saw. These, I did keyword these as Art Deco because, yeah, don't they look Art Deco? That like little triangle, diamond right there, mother of pearl, and they are studs. These sold for $20 on Etsy, making my earnings, paid shipping, making my earnings $15.88, and picked those up in a Shop Goodwill lot. All right. Oh, guys. Okay. Just about lost my mind. Okay, so let's just get into this. This is a bundle going overseas, sold on eBay. So the buyer did pay a lot in shipping. So I was about to like reach out and like ask if they wanted something else, but like they took the time to curate what they wanted, and I was just like, oh my gosh, they paid a lot for shipping. So anyways, it is this really neat multi-strand necklace. It does have a hang tag that looks like this, that little teardrop. I have not, I don't know what the maker is on this, but it has really pretty like connectors to the chain. They're like little leaf designs, just really, really pretty, but not marked. Nice quality. That sold for $19.99, and then this one sold for $14.99. This guy, this is the tennis bracelet I could not find. Really nice quality. It does feel like it should be marked, but I don't believe it is. So in my drawer right here, stretch chain bracelets. I literally went through every single one over and over. My 3-year-old will come in here and will say, Mama, can I wear blah, blah, blah? And I'll say, no, go put it back. Okay, and then she will put it back in a different drawer. And sometimes I catch her and sometimes I don't. So I'm like thinking that I'm like, did I test it for sterling silver, like vermeil, like what did I do with it? So I'm like looking upstairs. I'm like sorting through all of these, sorting through my earrings, looking in my gold tone drawer, just all over the place. Finally, I realize one of these buckets up here are more tennis bracelets and things like that, and just about lost my mind. Anyways, all that to say, I'm glad it's going out. You guys probably know my pain, right? That was something. All right, paid less than $2 for both of these combined. This one just came, I just picked up at the antique store for 77 cents. That was the average cost of the jewelry I picked up. This one was in one of those bins where you sort through all the pieces, marked pheasant on the back. I listed it as a folk art peasant. I believe it sold same day for $17.99 on eBay. I have two. Oh, looks like a little brooch snuck out. Let's put that one back. All right. Chico's. I have two of these exact same necklaces. This one sold for $17.99 on eBay. Black seed beads on the top, and then silver tone discs. Picked this up, I believe, in a Shop Goodwill lot. Okay, this is so pretty. Look at this art glass. I've had it for a while, but I really like that. I believe this puffy glass on these beads, I believe that's called lamp work or birthday cake, I don't know, something. And then there's like really pretty roses, crystals. I mean, it feels higher quality and there's no marking, but it did sell for $17.99 on eBay, and I paid less than $1 in a Shop Goodwill lot. Ooh, this one, look at this. So these are like really pretty Rivoli, so they are very sparkly in person on this gold tone-ish, rose gold tone-ish bracelet. And I think I listed this as like wedding because it totally looks like it could be worn in a wedding. Sold for $19.99, not marked. And I got that in a Shop Goodwill lot again. And then lastly is this cute little acorn dangle brooch doodad guy. Look at him. I think I put Shop Goodwill, but I think I actually picked this up at the antique store again for like 50 to 77 cents while digging in the bins, I believe. Not marked, super cute for fall. Yeah, and $14.99 on eBay. All right, I'm gonna put up my jewelry sales total up on the screen, and I believe it's over $400. So yay, let's move on to belts. And I believe I sold a purse. Here's the belt sales. This belt in particular, I've sold either one exactly like this or a couple exactly like this or very similar. It is an Anthropologie brand, Jasper and Jira. They also sell shoes, genuine leather, beaded, like really ethnic looks and like boho looks. Really pretty. There was some beads missing along the edge, but still really pretty encrusted beaded belt I picked up at the antique store, I think for $3. I'm not sure, but sold for $21.99 on eBay. Buyer paid shipping. This one I had in a haul video. I picked this up at the bins and I was like, I only picked it up because it has new with tags and it was an XL. It is faux leather. I don't like picking up faux leather belts that often. I just picked it up that day. It did sell for $16 on Mercari. Minus the shipping makes it $11.94. So I did make a bit of a profit there, and I paid less than 50 cents at the bins. This Vineyard Vines belt, I believe it has the tags still, sorry. It is a youth belt though. It has skull and crossbones. Picked it up when the Goodwill bins still had belts at $1. Sold for $15 on Poshmark, making my earnings $12. This is a Roper belt, another vintage belt. Roper also sells kids' Western boots, and it is this really cute tooled leather belt. This one sold for $11.99. I believe I got that in the Goodwill bins for less than 50 cents. And this one, I'm not sure. I don't remember because I've had it so long. Rebecca Minkoff is a nicer brand, like nicer quality, higher retail price, but the resale on it is so slow. So because this print is a little bit more rare, like they'll have this print on the inside of purses, but not usually on the outside. And this is one of their more classic styles with the little buckle in the front. I don't remember the style name right now, but took forever. I did take a best offer of $40 on eBay, and yay, it's going out. So I will put my total for belt and accessories up on the screen. And I have a lot of shoes. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go grab them with you guys. Let's go. So as you guys can see, we have a lot of boots going on. Yes, yay, it's boot season. Boots fetch a little bit higher price, so that is awesome. Let's get into it. You guys might recognize these. I sold these in another what sold over the weekend video for the exact same price. They got returned because they didn't quite fit the buyer. So they paid for return shipping, sold again for $35. Got them at the Goodwill bins for about $3 per the weight. These are some Under Armour trail shoes that I believe I got at the bins for around $2-3. And these sold for $30 on eBay. The buyer did not pay shipping for a while. I would say a week and a half. So I should have had them for my last weekend, what sold over the weekend, but they never paid. And on eBay, you can remind a buyer, which I did. I reminded the buyer that I couldn't ship them out until they paid, and then heard nothing back. And then I just left it open. Honestly, I was just like, I'm just not going to deal with it. And I honestly thought that like they were not going to pay. And then all of a sudden today they paid $30. So yay, $30 for these Under Armour shoes. Next, these are those Madewell shoes. These were in excellent shape, super cute, really trendy, white shoes that came in a thread-up box. These sold when I ran a sale for $41 on Poshmark, making my earnings $31.08, and thread-up usually is around $9 a pair for me at the most. Okay, next, these are some Crew Loafers I picked up at the bins. A really pretty tapestry brocade type tassel smoking loafer, and these sold for $33 on Poshmark during the sale and making my earnings $26.40. These Torrid shoes, I wrote that I picked them up at the bins. I might have picked them up at a regular thrift store, but for like a very inexpensive price. These sold for $24 on Poshmark again, making my earnings $19.20. Next, these are some Aquatalia snake print heels. Look at these. These are really nice quality, really substantial. There's the brand Aquatalia. I pick up more boots by Aquatalia than other types of shoes, and usually the boots have some kind of like plaid design on the lining. Aquatalia is usually waterproof, and I believe they usually have the size like written here in the boots, and so it's really hard to read the size in Aquatalia boots, but here they just had the stickers. That was nice. These sold for $36 on Poshmark, making my earnings $28.80. And again, I believe I picked these up at the bins. These Diodora, I think these are the last motorcycle boots I have. I've picked up like 4 or 5 recently. They've all sold for pretty great profits. These sold for $70 on Poshmark. I paid $19.99 at Goodwill. My earnings were $57 $6. These are some Steve Madden brown boots. They are super cute. They are like a faux suede feel. These sold for $59 full price on Mercari. I paid $9.59 shipping, making my earnings $49.41, and I believe I paid around $4 in the Goodwill bins. All right, these patch boots, they are really cute. They have like little patches all the way up, little wedges. I just think that little wedge is so cute. Wooden stacked wedge. But anyways, these were not a brand. They're by the brand Patch, which is like nothing I've ever heard. I picked them up based off of the style. Probably not a good decision on my part, but you know, my thing is to get in and out and just list and, you know, sit on it until it sells. That is how I do things around here. Other people have different business models than that, but that's what works for me. So these sold for $35 on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to delist all the things on Facebook Marketplace, but it is definitely slow going. Then I paid $12.42 UPS shipping, which means I have an extra drop off, making my earnings $22.58. And I picked these up at the bins for around $3. Here are some Durango boots. You might remember I picked these up at the bins kind of recently, but they're a little bit lighter weight. They are that harness style, and I believe this is faux leather. Well, it does say leather upper, but not like a high substantial leather. It says man-made materials. I'm really confused. Whatever. Sold for $30 on Poshmark, making my earnings $24. So there we go. Next, vintage boots, yay. And what else can I say? They are fuzzy, furry on the inside. They have that vintage label. And of course, these sold on Etsy for $39. I paid $9.59 shipping, making my earnings $29.41, and I picked these up at the bins. They're like a beigey, I don't know, beigey taupe color. I also picked up these at the Goodwill bins, and they are by the brand Dr. Scholl's. Don't pick up Dr. Scholl's unless you're planning on sitting on them for a while, or they are the exercise wood sandals slides. Those sell faster. But I picked these up because they're in excellent shape, and I don't know, they just looked really cute. So yeah, at the bins I probably paid around $2. They sold for $30 on eBay. I did accept that best offer, and buyer paid shipping. All right, last item of the night, unless something sells while I'm packing. Of course, I'll add that in. These tree torn boots. Here's what these look like. These are some men's boots. They're white. And I picked these up at Burlington. Burlington, I think it used to be called, or still called, Burlington Coat Factory. They were on clearance for $22.99. I grabbed them. They're a bigger size. This brand is not a fast seller, but they do have some pretty stylish shoes, and I think the sneakers and that type of thing do a little bit better. Also their boots, I do have like rain boots and stuff that have gotten plenty of attention. $68, buyer paid shipping, and so yeah, I did make a little bit of a profit on these. So I will make sure to put my profit for shoes up on the screen again. Shoes this weekend over $400. We'll put it up there, and let's go package it up. All right, you guys, I am ready to go to bed, but I still have to package all these up. So yeah, let me know, how was your guys' weekend? How was your sales? Are things looking pretty good for you guys? Yeah, so make sure to leave me a comment down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button again. Give me a like if you like this video, and I will see you guys next week. As always, I do have another video I need to upload of thrifting out in Appleton area, Appleton, Oshkosh area. We did like a week or so ago. I just have to edit it and upload it for you guys. But yeah, make sure to say hi and stick around for that, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to thrift so you can live generously. Bye guys.